Hey there, YouTube fans. How you going? Hey, I've just spent a couple of days in hospital having surgery, and I may or may not do a video on that. I'm not sure. We'll see. I just got back, so I'm just trying to recover. But this is the really cool thing is when you go in a hospital and you have to do certain things or prepare for a test or whatever, there are certain things that they make you do. They make you change your diet. They make you take medicines and whatever have you. And I did a colonoscopy, and they had me take glyco prep, and I've got the satchel there. But long story short, there's about 3 grams of salt in each of the glyco preps, and you have to have 3 liters over the period of a day and just overnight, basically. Anyway, they did the test and everything, and I come back out of the theater, and they said, "Man, your blood pressure is 237 over like 137. Really, really bad." And I said to him, "You know what? That smacks to me of dehydration." I said, "Put me on a drip and I'll tell you my blood pressure will come down." Now, of course, they didn't listen to me. They gave me drug, and then it didn't change. Then they gave me another drug, and it didn't change. Then they finally gave me GT. So this is very helpful. GT, which is a patch, which sometimes has given me a headache in the past when they did that, but it was that high this time that it didn't. And then that brought it down to 140 over 90, pretty well straight away. And then they actually had to take it off because it then went down to 120 over 80. And I said, "Wow, if I could have, I wish that was my blood pressure." And they said, "That is your blood pressure." And they took the patch off, and then they monitored me all night, and they said, "Oh, your blood pressure is good now, your blood pressure is good." But of course, I was in there drinking liter after liter after liter of water beside the side of my table. So long story short, how I had been really, really struggling with blood pressure, and I'm still on amlodipine, which, to be honest, is not doing anything whatsoever. And I may go off it, but you can't stop it abruptly, or else I'll end up in the emergency room again. I may have a darn heart attack, or I know last time I had heart palpitations. But I just tested my blood pressure today, sitting here, and I still haven't taken any Jardiance because you've got to take it in the morning or else you'll pee all night, and you don't want that. And it was at home here. It was about 139 over 76, one of them, and then it was about 140 over 90. So here's my point, and I may have said this, but forgive me, I'm still dazed and confused about, coming back from surgery. I did do a video on this, and I think I was right. Not only could being iron deficient mess with your blood pressure, but I think that really the answer was, what I'm trying to get out is dehydration. Chronic dehydration was causing high blood pressure in me. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to taking half a tablet of Jardiance and try not to take the full one. I was taking the full 25 milligrams of Jardiance because I was losing weight. Now, I may have been losing water weight, which isn't a bad thing because you can get edema. I was getting edema, which is swelling of my ankles and that. That's what I wanted to say so far. When I feel better, I may do another video about why I was in the hospital, but I'm not going to guarantee it. Yeah, anyway, I'll leave it at that. So my point of this video was, I think that we got an answer for the really seriously high blood pressures that I've been having. And I just love this data. Is when I was in the hospital and they gave me literally 9 grams of salt in a period of a day and a half, and you come out, and they didn't put me on a drip either, which they're supposed to put you on a drip when you come into hospital because you're fasting. But I think because I was first up on the surgery list, they may have skipped that. But that 237 over 137, I've never seen it that high in my life. Never seen it. That's really, really dangerous stroke producing, hypertensive crisis producing levels. And I think that was really, really telling. I think that the answer here was, I'll say it again, I think it was dehydration. Chronic dehydration. Now, there are other YouTube videos on this, which I recommend you just do a search on YouTube and have a look at. And I tell you what, diabetics, because I know a lot of you guys are diabetics that follow me, we are very prone to this because part of being a diabetic is you go and pee all the time. You get dehydrated. So, yeah, something to think about. All right, well, I'll leave it there, guys, and thanks for following this channel. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. God bless you. Teachers Al out.